Welcome back, peer structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today is March 10th, 2021 here in Hawaii, and will be March 11th, 2021 in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold, giving you guys some levels that we're looking at for the London session, and potentially these levels can hold up into the US session. Kind of similar to what we did yesterday, you could see we had a nice upward movement, nice bullish trend. We did have some opportunities during the actual, I would say maybe London session. We had a level that we were looking for, which is right around these 55s. And you can see the market actually bounced right off that area, came right back up and started to gradually climb. And there was some opportunities of trade this morning. There was some longs, there was some shorts, right? With some major levels, we had some minor levels, and we took some decent trades for the most part. So what are we going to be looking for here on S&P for the London session and potentially where we're going to be at in the US session? So let's take a look here on this tick chart here that we have up. I am looking for the market to actually gradually pull back. And where do I want to see a pullback? For me, the best of the pullbacks are going to actually happen somewhere either here, right at these 95.25s, and then a potential bounce, or if it doesn't bounce from this level, then one more major level is going to be right around these 83 to 85s, come right into this area and then hold that level for a continuational bounce. Now underneath these 85s, I am going to anticipate the market to try to pull somewhere right around this area of 66, 67, and then below that again 55, 75 is going to be my next area of support. So that's what we're going to look for on the continued downside underneath this level of 85.50. Look for that pull down into 67. May potentially get a bounce here and go up, or it could hit that level and then come and continue back down from there. Now for the upside movement, again, if we do start to see this move hold these 85.50s and or potentially even these 95s, we could actually see the market try to continue to break up. Now we are moving to the upside right now, but there isn't really no trade on that we have right as of right now. We're just highlighting some peaks there. If we're going to continue to the upside, I do want to see these 21 to 23s hit, retested, hold support, and then continue higher. Next level 32 is my next measured move level, so want to see if the actual market gets into that area. But that's going to be our upside movement that we have on S&P, and the downside movement of support that we're looking for. Let's take a look at a smaller chart here on S&P so you can see what we've done so far. Bounced right off those 17s, failed to get through it, and we are looking for the market to pull down again. Those support levels are going to come in. Sorry, I get this off the chart. We don't need that. Those support levels are going to come in as we've kind of measured them out. 85. There could be somewhere a little bit closer, right? Which is going to be something right around this area right here. Let me highlight this for you guys. Something right around this area right there, which is going to be those 95.25s, which is what we were talking about on that bigger chart there. That 95.25 could potentially hold up as some good support. You could see we kind of chopped in between that a little bit, but you could actually start to see the bullish move start to form after we broke this area here and then continue. This was a strong bullish level off of, well, bullish trend off of this level of 85 to continue the move to the upside. So we do want to see the market continue that bullish trend up to 17 through 17 into 23 and potentially into those 30s on the way back up. But if you're looking for this pullback, you can look at 39.11 as a minor level, but again, I prefer to look at 95, and if not 95, then somewhere around 85.50. That's going to be my better levels to look out for. Let's take a look at gold as well, team. Let's look at what we got. Gold still moving nicely bullish right now. We are at a level of resistance, which we may turn around and come back to support. Now, if I'm looking for the support, I'm looking for a nice maybe double top or failure. It could fail a little bit lower and then pull down. I'm looking for the pull down around 1722.1, and then underneath that, I potentially see somewhere around these 18 17.3s. That's going to be my areas of support that I'm looking for. Pretty high up right now. We got some resistance above that 1740.2, and then 1745.5 is our next level of resistance above that. So do want to see if the market will give us opportunity to continue to the upside, which means we have to wait patiently for the pullback to happen on gold and then look to trade it from there. If we get that opportunity to do so, we could look for the market to move to the upside from there. Underneath this level of 18.3, there are some slight minor levels that we could look at, which are going to be right here in this area and somewhere right around, so 13, 17, 13, then right around more of a major level of 1706.3. I personally would like to see the market climb, not climb, but fall right through that level and then come all the way to 1706. But just keep an eye out for this area. But again, on the downside, I'm looking for more of the level of 1707, 1706 as the actual support. If we're falling below these 18.3s, look for the rejection and a continuation lower for that. Let's take a look at a smaller chart here on gold as well. Give you guys a closer view of what's taking place. As you can see, we had a nice failure up at that level of resistance. Zoom in there a little bit for you all. Up at this level of resistance, we're trying to round out and come right back up to it. If we fail it again, this is going to be a good double top opportunity for a pull down, at least a bare minimum, into these 1722s. Gonna look out for that. Now above this, you want to see the market touch that 31.6 and push higher. It potentially can even come back maybe as deep as this area right here, and then push higher from there, so 29.9. But we'll see what the market gives us around our levels. Above that again, 1740.2 and then 1745.6 is my next levels. So that's what we're looking at for S&P 500 and also gold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these videos. If you guys do, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. If you guys are, thank you so much for watching and also for liking the videos. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube and I will get back to you guys. You guys take care. Have a great night.